Last week, I started building a rather large built-in bookshelf. While looking around the house, I recently decided that I couldn't handle it anymore, that this space just wasn't doing it for me, and that I finally wanted to do something about it. The idea is with a big-ass built-in bookshelf, we can solve our little organizational issue, which is going to be great, except that there's a twist. In the duration of my life thus far, I have never built shit, so I'm building this thing with absolutely no experience. So we are officially on week 2 of assembling, whatever it is, physically doing this bookcase. So you guys know the drill. I've got to go to Lowe's, I got to get some materials, and then I'm ready to jump right in. So I need to cut down some of these 2x3s for part of the project that you guys are gonna see a little bit later, but I need to get that done and then sanded and then stained.
So nice.
Heads up. So now that I have counted all of these support beams and laid them out to make sure that I have exactly what I needed, I am now going to sand them and stain them, so hopefully it doesn't come out patchy. Immediately after recording this, I got distracted and walked away, so we're going to revisit these beams later on in the video. Now that the outside boxes, like the dog boxes, have been made, assembled, all of that stuff, now we get to cut and create the middle box because we wanted it all to be precise, so we decided to work away from the outside to the inside or towards the middle. So now I have to cut these boards. I'm really tired of cutting wood. Like, I knew what I signed up for with this project, but also it's never 100% what you expect it to be. I need to rotate the other way. Ah! I really hope I don't accidentally launch this off the balcony. So I'm going to do the same thing I did before as far as like lining up these boards for guidance. One of my subscribers, Michael, hi Michael, he always has such great advice when I'm doing my projects, and he suggested, first of all, watching a safety video on the circle saw, because I am now realizing there are some reasons why the blade wasn't cutting through all the way for some of the wood pieces. So I have watched that safety stuff, and hopefully this makes it a little bit smoother during the cutting process, and safer too. So some of you guys mentioned a little trick about putting blue painter's tape over the wood that you're cutting. I've never heard of this trick before, but a lot of people were commenting about it. So I'm very curious to see if this works. Now, granted, I don't actually have blue painter's tape right now. I just have green frog tape. I mean, hopefully it's the exact same thing. Hopefully there's not something like special about blue painter's tape per se. All right, moment of truth. Oh, okay. Hold up. Holy shit, it worked. It's not split. You guys are so smart. Okay, so that actually worked. I'm very impressed, and this has been a total game changer for the rest of this project. So thank you to those of you that commented to do that. Really appreciate it. This is a brief interruption for those of you that are new here. I wanted to let you know that I post videos every Monday. So if you could like and subscribe, that would be a massive help so that this video can reach more audiences like you so I can continue making videos like the one you're watching now. Thank you.
This isn't all the way down. There we go.
So, ladies and gentlemen, when Tim...
Do you mind?
Do you mind? Okay, anyways. So when I asked Tim specifically...
I'm trying to measure here. Do you mind? You know, and I bet you at the end of this video, you're going to march in front of that camera. You're going to be like, I did it all by myself.
Yeah. We have 2 of the doghouse boxes made. I did it all by myself.
Are you
really?
You're not pulling the shit again.
When I asked Tim how many boards it was going to take to make this bottom part here, he straight up lied to my face and he said it's going to take 5.
Trying to figure this out. Do you mind?
Yeah, sure.
Hey.
Just lied straight to my face. Turns out it was only going to take like 3 and some change. So now we have some extra boards here ripped for no reason. And it's okay though, because I keep telling myself that math is Tim's second language.
My second language is Pig Latin.
So math is your third language, so you're even worse at it than I thought?
Girl, I don't speak math. We get the same measurement though. Remember we did this last night and it was the same size.
The best solution right now is to go out there and just chop it.
Yeah. Okay, so we didn't cut it for the audience at home. Update.
You just forced it.
Yeah, we just pulled them apart and forced it.
They're kind of crooked because the wall's crooked.
Because the wall's crooked. So if these are level, I think it's more important that these are flat, because the thing that I'm legitimately worried about is if they're cattywampus or whatever,
yeah,
then we're gonna have a problem with the shelves going across.
Yeah, that's true.
Even if we have to force this, because like, yeah, you can see that this is bowing a little bit, but
we're gonna put supports in the middle of this
to make it flat. And if that forces these to be perpendicular, then I think that's worth it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty level now that you forced it.
I need to take some of this one off.
Here, a little bit.
Yeah.
This one sticks out a fair amount.
You guys were curious how not flat the walls are. You can see the shadow down here. And then it touches right there. And then the shadow comes back. So I gotta cut a little bit off of that one.
Little to the left. Forward. To the right. Back. 3 hops this time.
You think you're so funny. You crack yourself up.
You went in a whole ass square. Just kind of...
No, I knew that's what you were doing when you said to the right and now forward. I was like, you can go around the circle. I swear to God. And inevitably you did. Why aren't you flush?
Have you tried talking to it sweetly? You know, Tim, sometimes in order for these things to fit and to work, you have to foster that relationship. What was that?
I didn't say anything.
I'm just now realizing before I go in and stain these beams, I should probably make pocket holes in them first so that like the pocket hole is stained as well. That way I don't have to worry about having to go to the store and getting like plugs, or like at least, I don't know. I think it'll just look better. So I should probably do that first. It's crazy to me to see how dry this wood is. It's just absorbing this conditioner. It's like, damn girl, your texture is dry. You need a deep conditioning treatment. You got like mad split ends. Anyone get that one? So now that I am done coating the other boards, I'm just gonna wipe the excess off. These ones, honestly, not much is coming off at all, considering the fact that these boards were incredibly dry. It's just kind of absorbed. It's absorbed most of it. So this is the part that I'm a bit worried about because I do not have the best track record with staining wood. Those of you might know, for those who've been following my channel for a little while. Still excited to be doing this part, but I am also nervous. All right, here goes nothing. So I have managed to stain all of the beams, or the support beams that I need to stain. So now we just wait, and hopefully it all went well and no part of it's sticky. We'll see. So the beams are done soaking in the stain, saturating, dried, I don't know, whatever it's called, but they're done. And I'm so excited because now they are all assembled in these boxes here. I just have to drill them into place. This feels sketchy. Wait a minute. I am literally realizing as I go to drill this that I put the pocket hole in the wrong place. Yeah, I'm supposed to put the pocket hole in this board because this board is drilling into this one. Instead, I put it in the top one, which is just going to drill into this board. I need it to go here. All right, so correction. We are not drilling these into place tonight like I thought that I would be. The only reason why I'm not doing that is because it is almost 4 in the morning right now. I just got off of work, and Tim and I are about to go on a trip. So I was just finishing up the video with the last minute footage that I needed to complete this part of the project. And in all transparency, I cannot get it done with the time that I have, and considering the fact that I put the pocket holes in the wrong place. That being said, though, I am still very excited that these are all in place and they're stained and they're ready to go. I have not told you guys yet what we plan on doing with these 2 boxes and why I stained these beams and set them up this way. I will tell you guys in a future video and it will all make sense. And I am so excited to reveal exactly what we were doing in this space. But until then, you guys will just have to stay tuned. God damn, I really f***ed this one up, didn't I? Still feel like I can find some way to blame Tim for this somehow. Even though Tim f***ed up the pocket holes, things are still starting to ramp up with this project. With the supports in place, we are almost ready to put in shelves and paint the bottom half so we can at least get this place cleaned up, because right now, the state of this house is really pushing my buttons. Anyhow, if you're interested in seeing how this project came to be and its progress, then this playlist with those videos might be worth a watch.